Hey guys, so today we have a very needed and well-deserved update on some stories I've been doing recently on this channel. I've got hair on my face. But subscribe with the bell icon for engagement. I know the uploads on the channel have been sparse, but when they come, they're good. On this channel, I posted the girl bossification of cosmetic procedures on TikTok, which is like veneer techs, like basement braces, the UV gel eyelashes. I also did one. This is, the unhinged TikTokification of plastic surgeries, which was about like lip filler techs and veneer techs again, and how you can basically do like virtual classes to get your certification, which actually means nothing. And we were all waiting for some of these people to start getting sued by different like dentistry boards, mainly when you're doing veneers in your basement or like in your garage or something. Surely that is grounds to be sued. And a lot of these people try and get around the topic of dentistry and not having a degree by saying, oh, well, we don't file the teeth down. We're basically just doing kind of like a composite veneer, which is you put it on top of your tooth without having to file it down, but that can still damage the like outside layer. I can't remember what it's called. But then you can end up with a massive amount of pain after you've taken those veneers off because they've probably not been applied properly. And that's why they also end up looking really bulky. I hate to say it because I hate to comment on things that people have chosen for themselves looks wise, but a lot of these veneers look bulky. They look like they're coming out of your gums. Like they're not like in your gums, they're out of your gums because obviously you're adding a layer on top of your tooth without grinding it down, which can, if not done properly, look quite bulky. And like you've got tic-tac teeth is the way I'd like to call it. Now, there is a veneer tech that I actually talked about in one of these videos. I think it was the first video that I did, called Devon, okay? He's changed his on TikTok, VVS My Veneers, Devon the Tech. He used to be called something else, I think, but now he's called Devon the Tech. I spoke about him. He's an Atlanta-based veneer tech, and this is, okay, so these are his pinned TikToks. So this is what he's most proud of, right? Like if you've pinned something, that is what you're proud of. So it's something like this. So $3,000 Atlanta veneers. I mean, they're upside down, so I'd love to see them, you know, up close. Someone said, are you serious? They are beautiful and natural. I need to make this trip. So people literally don't know that these are not done by someone who should be doing them. Veneers or composite. Okay, so this is basically what I'm saying by veneers is when you grind your teeth down to that little nub and then you place like a veneer on top of that nub. It's basically what Tana Mojo has had done, and that's why her tooth keeps on popping off. Not saying that all veneers pop off. If they're done really well, they won't pop off, but that's why when Tana's one jumps out of her mouth, you see that little nub, and that little nub is black at this point. Like, I'm not trying to shame Tana, but whoa. Yeah, if not done properly, you can have issues. These are $3,000 because they're composites, which is basically just when you put a layer of something on top of your tooth. How Atlanta I guess he does composite bonding then? Cost? Single tooth between 100 and 400. Teeth bonding cost. Composite veneer? 250 to 1,500 per tooth. I guess a composite veneer and a composite bonding are two different things. So composite could be 250 to 1,500 per tooth. But then if you're getting porcelain veneers, that's 800 to 2,000 per tooth. And then porcelain veneers, 950 to 2,500 per tooth. Oh, that's laminate porcelain, whereas that's actual porcelain. Okay, so can't quite remember how many teeth you have in your mouth, but maybe this is coming out cheaper, but I just don't know if it's worth the health benefits. I mean, the health risks, sorry. This is another one, Atlanta Veneers, 2,000. This is her, I guess, her before. Yeah, and then this is her after. I mean, I just want to say something. If she's happy with these results, who am I to judge? Like, who am I to judge, you know? However, why is it that when these veneer techs do veneers, and I know it's quite common with just actual dentists doing veneers as well, but I think it's way more common with the veneer techs. And I just wonder how many of the bad veneers we've seen and we've blamed it on the dentist. How much is that just veneer techs? And the whole time we thought that it's actual dentists doing those teeth, but it could just be veneer techs. And they're just giving dentists like a really bad rep. Why is it they only know this one shade of white? Just putting the question out there, because I think what makes some veneers look really good is when you don't go for the whitest white shade possible. Like, I hate, you know how they almost look blue? Like, they're so white that they look blue. Do you know what I mean? Why is it that veneer techs only know one shade of white? They're like, oh, the whitest white that almost glows in the dark, that one, that's the one we'll do. It will never look natural. It will never look like it's growing out of your gums. Never. So please just go for something, you know, because even if you get your teeth whitened, they will never be that shade. You'll never glow in the dark. So please just get something a bit more natural, because they already look bulky, and then on top of that, you're putting that like glow in the dark blue white, and you get the results that you get. Someone said she didn't even need veneers. Her teeth were beautiful before. Like, I agree, because I thought that before was like, those are her natural teeth. She did not need veneers. And this is what I mean by like, these people prey on people who have slight insecurities. The most that she could have done was get composite bonding, which is like fill in, because I think she had issues with some of those like probably gaps in her bottom teeth. But you could literally just fill that in with a tiny bit of composite bonding, which it literally looks like gel that you put on your nails, like just like a liquid thing, and they can kind of even them out a little. It's almost like when you're extending your nail, and then just whiten her teeth. Like, that's the most that she would have had to do. And instead, she spent $2,000 on veneers done by someone who's not a certified dentist. But then this is her 10 out of 10 experience, super professional, no pain, beautiful outcome. I mean, look, if she's happy, you know, who am I to judge? Is this done by a dentist? I'm interested, but I keep seeing this and how low the price is. Is it by a professional? No one responded. Are your classes still going to be $3,000 in January? I want to book. Yes, I'll be there next month. And then he also did these. Let's see the before. Veneers only $1,875. Someone actually said, once again, glow in the dark white. These actually don't look as bad as the other ones. Once again, like, he didn't actually really need full-on veneers, because none of his teeth are like broken, damaged. He didn't have like a root canal or anything. Like, I think veneers should really be your last resort. Like, what he needed was maybe braces, whitening. Maybe he could even get like Invisalign, whitening, and then some composite bonding to fill in like any gaps. But I know all of that can really add up, and the cost ends up being more than the $1,875, and this just seems like an easy way out, right, to fix an insecurity. I don't judge the people that go and get this stuff done, because I think teeth are such an insecurity for people, but I do judge the veneer techs massively. Now, he's done this thing now where he like advertises it as a Tesla white, and you can see that he does it to a lot of his TikToks. He'll be like, oh, Tesla white teeth, Tesla white teeth. Teslas don't just come in white. Like, I don't know why, like, also other cars come in white. I don't know why it became this like Tesla white. Like, is it just because Teslas are really popular right now and they're considered like a luxury car? But Teslas are not the only white car in the world. He does also braces removals. Someone said report this on the Georgia Board of Dentistry website. Yes. So he's removing people's braces. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Now, braces removal again plus veneer. So he removed someone's braces. I wonder if he was the one that put the braces on, if he's removing them, because shouldn't she just have it removed by the person, orthodontist, that put them on? But then see, he advertises it Tesla white veneers, Tesla white. Removed braces and got veneers, veneer class in March. Yeah, I don't know why he's doing this whole like Tesla white teeth thing. Anyway, so that's that. So that's Devon, just as a little back end of the story. Now, this veneer tech that just got sued by the Board of Dentistry in Atlanta, I'm pretty sure, she did a story time on how she got sued by that board, but also she ended up doing the course with him because she got her teeth done by him. And so she was a client first, and then she did the course, and then she started finding her own clients, and now she's being sued. So here's a story time. I'm not going to watch all of the parts, and some parts haven't been posted, but this is her account, Melanie TB2. She got 120,000 followers. Good for you. Traveling and couples content, 27. Yeah, this is their content before. Oh, she finally posted the part 7 because it wasn't posted when I was planning this video, so that kind of helps.
Hey y'all, this is my story time on how I got scammed into becoming a veneer tech and lost, well, I want to say $2,500, but overall it was like a $5,000 investment, and I got sued. Let's start there. I got sued today.
So she paid $5,000 to get sued. If this isn't a sign that like no one should be doing veneers without being a dentist, and don't get these courses, they give you the certificate, throw that in the bin, because that's all that it means, okay? It's rubbish. It is nothing. It is bin worthy. That certificate means all. If I send you a certificate that says you are now a veneer tech, it means as much as his certificate. So if anyone wants Put your address in the comment section down below. I'll send you a Veneer Tech certificate. Please don't put your address in the comments. But like, that's about as much as it means, okay?
By North Carolina Board of Dental Examiners.
Oh, is Atlanta in... Oh, so she's from North Carolina. North Carolina. He's from Atlanta. I think Atlanta's in Georgia. See, this is where my UK brain doesn't quite compute. Where is Atlanta? Capital and most populous city in the US state of Georgia, whereas North Carolina is its own state, right? Yep, it's a US state. What's the capital of... What's the main city in North Carolina? Is it like Charleston? Main city? Charlotte. Okay. Where's Charleston then? Is that South Carolina? Yeah. Okay, see, I'm getting there. Don't worry, guys. So she's from North Carolina, so Charlotte's her main city. So she must have flown to Atlanta or driven or something to get her teeth done. Do the online course, because she does say it's an online course, and then she was trying to do it in North Carolina. So maybe North Carolina is a bit more strict and on it than Georgia.
So let's start. Let's get into it. So as y'all all know, I'm a content creator, influencer, and I promote people's products. So I got an inbox one day, and I received a message from this guy named Devon, and he was like, hey, I want to do your veneers for free for promotion purposes. And I was like, veneers? Like, I've always wanted veneers. Like, I could insert a picture of what my teeth looked like beforehand. I always had very nice teeth, but I always wanted a whiter smile. So he contacted...
That's so dumb. No offense. All due respect to this woman, but it is so dumb to say, I've always wanted veneers. My teeth were good. I just wanted them a bit whiter. Get teeth whitening done then. Oh my God, how much is teeth whitening? Teeth whitening, North Carolina cost. Okay, just give me an answer. I don't know why we're doing this. I'm having to click through websites now. Just give me a cost. Get in touch today. No, just tell me a price right now. Tell me a price. Tell me a price. Okay, $300 to $400 with an actual dentist. Oh, take home whitening kits. Okay, well, you could just do it at home. So, okay, if that is for the at home, I'm going to say up to $1,000 to get your teeth whitened by a professional.
Contacted me and was like, hey, I want to do your veneers for free. I'm located in Atlanta, and I just basically want to do your veneers for free, just promote my work. And I said, okay, I seen a couple of people that he did, and I was like, okay, you do some good work. Let's set something up. Okay, so here's what my teeth looked like before I got these veneers by him. And like I said, I always had a very nice smile, but I wanted my smile to be whiter. And that's exactly what he said veneers would do. So I drove all the way down to Atlanta. I was able to get these veneers by him. First of all, it was in like this rinky-dinky looking spot, so I was definitely like weary at first. But, he said, I'm now starting up, so just trust the process, and I'm going to make sure that you have a nice, white, beautiful smile. So I did genuinely like his work, and I was happy with my results. So I'm going to post the video now of the promotion that I did for him doing my teeth. Hey y'all, check out this process of me getting my composite veneers done at 1011 Aesthetics in Atlanta. The process was so smooth and easy. He didn't have to shave any of my teeth down. Honestly, the part that hurt the worst was this blue thing holding my mouth open. Look at me already filling myself with a little 6 teeth in my mouth.
Oh my God, not the glow in the dark teeth. Not the glow in the dark teeth. What is going on? Like, is that what people actually want to look like? Like, am I just losing my mind a little? And maybe I'm just a bit too negative today, but also like the way she did that promotion for a veneer tech who is not a dentist and will mess up people's teeth, allegedly. Don't sue me, Mr. Veneer Tech. Maybe influencers should just be banned. Like, by law, let's ban influencers, because what do you mean you got a veneer tech in your DM saying, I'll do veneers because you want your teeth whitened, and that's what veneers will do. They'll whiten your teeth, which is factually just like incorrect. That's not what that's for. And then you just did this promotion being like, oh, it's painless and amazing. Like, let's ban influencers at this point. I am so sick of it. Maybe TikTok should get banned. I don't know, maybe that's controversial to say. It's a joke. Please, no one cancel me. Don't get upset. But I just think some influencers really just need to get, like, banned. I don't know. This feels so wrong to do a promotional video for veneers done by someone who legally shouldn't be doing veneers. And you didn't look into any of this. You just saw free veneers and you just did it. This is what I mean by, like, there are a lot of people who do influencing and just have zero moral code. Zero. No moral code, no ethics. Oh, that looks... No ethics, nothing. Like, just, oh, free money? Yeah, sure, I'll promote anything. If I said, I don't know, if you promote killing children for $5,000, would you say yes? Like, come on now.
Excited as hell because I already see the difference. The entire process took about 6 hours, and it was well worth the $2K. Look at me happy as hell with my new smile. Yeah, I thought I smiled a lot before. Oh, I'm about to be a problem. I'm so happy with the results. Look at my whiter, brighter smile. Hey y'all, this is my part 2 of becoming a veneer tech and how I got scammed into becoming one and lost about $5,000. So in my last video I showed you I got a free veneer procedure done by this guy named Devon. His name was Devon the Tech, and then he ended up changing his name to Devon the Wizard. So yeah, so basically I was happy with my results at first. Everything was cool, everything was nice. Within a week, one of those veneers broke. They broke off. I was obviously like, hey, how did this happen?
So one of your veneers breaks within the first week, and you decide to then do a course with him for him to teach you how to do veneers, even though your veneer broke in the first week. I am not trying to victim shame, right? She is a victim of a scam, and I'm not trying to victim shame. But as adults, sometimes we have to think critically about what we are accepting, what we are promoting, and what we are doing, and who we are doing that stuff with. So I'm glad that she's coming out now to do the story time and bring awareness to this whole thing. But also, did we not use critical thinking at the time? You know? Because I think some people hear, oh, you'll make 6 figures doing these veneers, and that's all they care about. Once again, it's like how many people would accept my deal for $5,000 for promoting killing children? Like, come on now.
You know, like, can we fix this? He was telling me I needed to drive back down to Atlanta to go see him to get one fix. I was like, yeah, no, that's not happening. But at this time, he was traveling. So he said, oh, I'll be in Charlotte in the next month. So I'll come fix your teeth, whatever. Okay, cool. So we had a great relationship at first. So now let's fast forward, because it was about a year of me watching this man come into strip clubs, spending money, making a lot of money. Obviously, when I promoted his veneer tech business, it started booming because I have a lot of followers, and a lot of people started going to him, and a lot of people started now paying him for these veneers. So now fast forward, this is about a year later. I noticed this was in March, I want to say like March of 2024. No, it was like January of 2024. He started promoting the fact that he was going to now teach people how to do these veneers. I said, oh my God, I've literally watched this man make so much money doing this. And, you know, he's living this luxurious life. He's upgraded his suite. You know, everything looks really nice. And this is now something that I'm interested in because I dance in the strip club. So I wanted to find my way to get out of the strip club. I wanted to invest my money into something that I was going to obviously make more money doing.
And it's obviously a shame that he obviously preys on people who want desperately to make more money. Like, obviously she didn't want to be a stripper for the rest of her life. That was obviously something that she wasn't happy doing. And so she was like, well, this will help me because he makes 6 figures and he's promoting this as do this course and also make 6 figures. But he's obviously not aiming this course at people who are completely happy and content with the job that they have and content with the amount of money they make. So it's obviously preying on people that are desperate to get out of a situation, and that sucks more.
So this is something that I was interested in. So I reached out to him. I said, hey, I'm interested in doing your class. He said, link in bio. And it was like a $500 deposit. And then
link in bio for learning to do something you legally shouldn't be doing. Like, do you know what I mean? The whole thing is so comical. Link in bio to break the law, allegedly.
Other money was going to be due in cash, in person. He was not accepting any type of other payment other than Cash App, Zelle. He wasn't doing any of that. First red flag, because why are you trying to take cash from people? And you don't want any, it's like you don't want any paper.
To not pay taxes and to not have a paper trail. I mean, maybe he pays taxes. Who am I to judge? You know, once again, allegedly and all that good stuff. But typically when people ask for cash, it's because they're doing something illegal and they don't want a paper trail, or they don't want to pay taxes, or both
of this. So I sent him the $500. I locked in my slot for the class, and then the day of, I drove down to Atlanta to do this class, and I paid him the rest of the $2,000 in.
I don't know why I thought it was an online class. Maybe he started offering online classes, but I guess she was there in person. My bad.
And cash. Now, when I first pulled up to this location that he sent us, it was literally just like a house. It was like an Airbnb. So I'm like, okay, that's a little weird, whatever. I go in, they had breakfast there for us. It was a really nice setup. So they had little kits for us. They gave us the kits. It was about 6 people in the class. And he sat there, he collected all the money and then got started. Now, when I say this was the most unorganized class, he had about 4 different teachers in there, and everybody was basically talking at one time. It was like, yeah, do this way, and this is how you're gonna do it this way, and everything, just throwing at us a bunch of information. I'm sitting there jotting everything down, like, oh my God, like this is a lot of information that he's just like throwing at us. And then he started playing YouTube videos. So, sir, I just paid you $2,500 for you to sit up here, give us some breakfast, and start playing YouTube videos for us. I said, I could have did this myself. I didn't have to pay you $2,500 for this. I could have looked this video up for myself. Whatever, didn't make it a big deal, just was like very excited to learn, this was my first time investing in something that was supposed to help me get out the strip club. So I'm like, just still excited, like, hey, okay, let's do this. Mind you, this was a 2-day class. So the first day in the class was in the office. We spent about Wait, no, it was in this Airbnb. We spent about 3 hours doing this class. Like I said, it was just YouTube video after YouTube video after YouTube video. And then all of these Veneer techs started telling us their experience on how this was so life-changing and how everything was, this was always...
I don't know if it's just me, but this definitely feels MLM-y, right? Like, I don't make MLM content because I think there are more than enough people doing MLM content. But for some reason, this Veneer tech stuff feels like a bit of an offshoot of MLM content. You have the main guy promising 6 figures to everyone. Everyone can make 6 figures. Doesn't matter how many clients you have, doesn't matter what you're doing, doesn't matter how many Veneer techs there are out there or how many people want veneers. Everyone can make 6 figures, right? And then he brings in these people who are like vouching for him. Literally feels like MLM babes, right? The MLM Huns, the MLM Huns. They'll be like the main one that promises 6 figures to everyone. And then she has her little soldiers basically saying, oh yeah, I joined a year ago and I'm already a millionaire. You know, like the people that kind of vouch for her. And then everyone else that joins literally just loses cash, that just bleeds money and gets in trouble.
We're $100,000 doing this, and you know, we're this is amazing. We all drive nice cars and have nice places and blah 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 blah. Okay, really selling it to us. So the second day, he brought us to his suite, which when I say his suite was laid, he had pictures everywhere. He had the super nice dental chair, like it was automatic, like it was laid, it was nice, like it looked like a real dental office. So I was like, okay, yeah, we in the game, like. This is lit. We really about to learn it and learn how to do veneers. Like, and then he made it seem like it was something as simple as like doing nails, learning how to do nails, or learn how to do hair or something like that. He just made it seem like it was very simple. Now in the class, we asked him. It was multiple times that we asked him. We're like, hey, are you sure that we don't need a dental degree or something like that to do this? And his answer was no, because you are not shaving down people's real teeth. I said, okay, all right, this makes sense, because we're not shaving down people's real teeth and we're just putting a composite layer over the person's normal teeth. That this made it legal. Again, I am just this girl who, like, I just wanted to invest my money into something that was going to make me my money back and go from there, and, you know, and do something different with my life other than dancing, okay? So now the second day we were in his office, we watched him do a set of veneers, and then he brought somebody else in for us to practice on. And he really had us sitting there and using these tools and telling us what to do and how to do these veneers. Now the second class lasted about 4 hours, and then he gave us all these certificates. So it says certificate of completion. Our company is pleased to be able to award this certificate to my name right here upon the successful completion of composite veneers. It says the date. It says his name, Devon Odueso. And it says that he's an instructor. And they gave us these with the frame and everything. And was like, congratulations, you're now a veneer tech.
Once again, like if she wanted me to, I could have in Canva made her a certificate like that and just handed it to her, and it would have meant the same thing, which is nothing. It would have meant nothing. Okay, so next time, maybe that'll be my new venture. I'll just like DM a printable certificate to people and I'll only charge like 500 quid for it. That's my new business venture. I'm claiming it. That is mine. If you want your Veneer tech certificate made on Canva DM'd to you, and you can print it out yourself and frame it yourself, send me 500 to my PayPal.
Hey! So we were all super excited. Like, it was a great, like, I felt like I learned what I need to learn, and they sent us off. They're like, okay, we're going to send you a list of everything that you need to get yourself started. Now, this is where my extra $2,500 investment came from, because when they sent us this list, it was long, okay? He was talking about this chair and these composite sticks and this machine that to spray water in your mouth.
That's another thing. He targets people, obviously, who are trying to fix their financial situation or fix their life in some way, maybe even escape a situation that requires money. You know, people want to move out of a house that is violent. I know I'm creating these like scenarios, but he'll obviously aim at people who are desperate to make large sums of money quickly. And then you ask them, after they've already sent you money, to buy a bunch of product. A lot of these people are going to skimp out on the quality of these products, get it on like AliExpress, and no wonder people are getting infections and broken teeth, because none of this stuff is quality product. Even she says that she bought a bunch of stuff on like Amazon and stuff. I don't think that's where veneers should be coming from. Not like Amazon, not AliExpress, not Shein.
Mind you, I got all of these products off of eBay and Amazon, okay? Crazy as hell, I know, yes, but I got all of this dental equipment off of eBay and Amazon. So now it took me a while to get the money up to be able to invest and get everything that I needed on the list. But eventually, within about a month or two, I was able to get all the stuff that I needed. So now that's where the $5K investment came in, because I paid him $2,500, and then I spent another $2,500 getting all this stuff. Now at this point, I now made my Instagram. I started doing practice sets. I started doing sets on my boyfriend and his brother and stuff.
Practice sets on your family is crazy, because if I said to one of my family members, hey, Can I put veneers in your teeth? On your teeth?
Like that, and I was trying to, get my name out there so I could start getting clientele. Y'all, I know this is long. It's not gonna be a 52-part series. I swear to God, it's not gonna be that long. But bear with me.
Right. Then we have part 3.
Last, we got our certificate. Very fake, by the way. It's literally printed out on Canva, but whatever.
Did I not say Canva? Did I not say Canva? If you want to save money, once again, I will DM you a Canva certificate to be a Veneer Tech. PayPal me $500.
And now we're on our own. We sent this off our way, sent us a list, put us in a group chat, a Veneer support group chat. Like, hey, if you have any questions, anything going on, put it all in the group chat, ask your questions. Blah.
Do you think dentists have a group chat and like the dentist is literally in someone's mouth and goes, oh, I don't know what to do with that. Oh, let me go on my WhatsApp group chat. Guys, do you know what to do with this? No, because they got a degree. So they're allowed to be in people's mouths.
Okay, cool. So took me about a month or two to buy everything off the list. Spent another $2,500 on that. I'm about to show you guys exactly what I bought and where I got it from. Okay, honestly, my workstation or this area is a mess because I haven't been in here. I haven't been doing any teeth because once I found out it was illegal, I just basically stopped in my tracks. I had a suite, and when I found out that this was illegal, I just brought everything back into the house and, left it there. So now this chair was about $200. This big machine right here was supposed to spray water and be like a suction and everything. I spent about $500 on that. This was the kit that we received when we first did the class. So it had like a light in there, it had some composites in there, and very, very basic stuff was in there. This is all the other materials that they said we needed, like bibs and gloves.
Also, what is it with this like fake plant wall that all these techs have, right? You see in all... Yes, it stopped recording. I always forget how long I record for. Yeah, I don't know what it is with these like lip filler techs and lash techs and all the techs that they have this exact grass wall, the fake plant wall. Like, I just don't understand what the appeal is.
And cups and etchant gel, which is supposed to be like a acid to dry out the tooth. Like, mind you, again, all this stuff I got off of eBay and Amazon. I paid another $200 for this light alone, which is supposed to dry the composite on the tooth. Again, this came from an actual dental site, but I didn't need much other than just going on the site and adding it into my cart, and I got it from there. That was it. These are this is a composite that we ordered off of a guy on Instagram, and then this is a glue that we bought on another dental site.
Oh my god! Like ordering dental products off a guy off Instagram. Maybe I'm just too scared of my health and well-being being affected, because I would I'd rather have the ugliest, most disgusting teeth possible than go to someone who orders products on eBay and a guy on Instagram.
This is basically everything that we need. So again, all of this little tube right here cost about $68 or $70. This tube right here costed about $80 something. So again, a great investment that I did. Okay. So yeah, clearly I spent a lot of money investing in everything. I didn't immediately start doing permanent sets because they said, oh, get your practice on, don't use the glue. And if you don't use the glue and you just do everything the same, then it won't stick permanently. They could literally easily flick it right off, and then until you feel comfortable enough to do the teeth. And so, okay, I did. So again, that's why I said I did my boyfriend, I did his brother, I did a couple other people as practice sets before I started making anything permanent. Now, when I did my first permanent client, I did a practice set on her. I asked her, I was like, hey, is this something that you like? Do you want to make it permanent? And then she said, yeah.
If I went to what I thought was a professional and they had to do a practice veneer set on me and then flicked it off and did a permanent one, I mean, I wouldn't be there, I just wouldn't be there.
And then we proceeded to make it permanent. I had anybody that I did for real, I had them read over and sign this documentation, which is a dental treatment consent form, which just basically just says, I understand wearing composite veneers. It's certified by a veneer tech and not an actual dentist, and non-refundable. Mind you, we got all of this that they said from the veneer techs. They sent this in the group chat and said, print these out and have everybody sign it so you can avoid getting sued.
Now, that's another thing, is people make people sign NDAs and then they think, oh, I can just do illegal stuff and this NDA holds. NDAs don't protect you from doing illegal things. If I sign an NDA and then I see someone beating the shit out of someone, that NDA doesn't protect that. I can go to the police and say, hey, I just saw someone violently beat someone. And the NDA doesn't matter. You can't use an NDA to protect illegal activity. And I think a lot of people get confused, and a lot of people that sign NDAs are too scared to even test that because they're scared to get sued. That lawsuit will not stick. If you sign an NDA and someone's doing something illegal, you have every right to go to the police and say, hey, I just saw something illegal happen, but I signed this bogus NDA. So that's the same with this consent form, right? It's like you're signing an agreement for something that is illegal. And so it doesn't stick. It doesn't matter at all. You can still get sued.
Red flag, okay? Sign this so that you can avoid getting sued and anybody can not ask you for a refund. Okay, cool. So now I believe I did about three or four clients, which I did them all the same way. I did a practice set on them first, and then I asked them, hey, are you happy with your work? Do you like what you see? Do you want to make it permanent? And then I took about 2 hours doing their practice sets. Then I ripped off the ones that without the glue. I asked them, I had them sign the paperwork, and then I proceeded to make them permanent with their permission. I'm inserting a video now of one of my clients who was very happy with her work and had no issues. And this was the video that started to get me a lot of people interested in wanted to get their teeth done by me.
Oh my God. I'm sorry. Like, once again, like, none of my business. If you like your veneers, fantastic. But are we not seeing how tic-tacky these are? Like, they're out of the gums. And, like, so tic-tacky. But look, if this lady here is happy with those, not my business. But, like, that is not good work. There is a reason why dentists do these. And you shouldn't. Let's watch part 5. Quickly.
The person that taught me, Devon the Wizard. You can look him up on Instagram. He runs VDS Smiles Cosmetics. Based on what he said, I did not need a dental degree to be able to do this because I wasn't shaving down people's real teeth. So I was completely blindsided when I seen this video of me blasted on TikTok and everybody commented and it blowing up and them being like, oh my God, you know, she's not a real dentist, this is a fraud, or you're going to jail, blah, 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 blah. I didn't know, okay? So immediately, as soon as I found this out, I obviously reached out to Devon and the Veneer Tech group, and I was like, yo, what is going on? Like, I don't want to get in trouble for any of this.
So one person like me and like many creators that talk about these cosmetic procedures that have been TikTokified basically made a video. She blew up over that in a bad way, and so she panics because everyone's saying like, this is illegal, she's not a dentist, blah blah, which obviously she was asking him, you know, do I need to be a dentist to do these procedures? And he said, no you don't. All you need is the certificate from me. And she believed it, which, like, I get it. You know, he said it will be fine, so you thought it would be fine.
I made it seem like, you know, we was good to be able to do this, like that we weren't going to be able to get in any trouble. So why exactly is this happening right now? Okay, now I'm inserting text messages from our group chat of me basically putting this video in there and being like, yo, what is this? What's going on? And him basically saying that people are haters and that this girl here was a hater and that she was mad that she wasn't making money. It was all about the money to him, okay? It just kept coming back to being about money. Money. So I ended up losing my text messages because I got a new phone, so I had one of the text from our class screenshot and send me the older messages from when we was in. So here's what it says here, and obviously you can see a lot of red flags.
So he said, customer always right, he only had 14 teeth in his mouth. Don't let people record while working in their mouth. I mean, if that's not a red flag. Yes, always make disgruntled clients happy at all costs. She stopped fixing the missing tooth, so he told, oh wow, yeah, there's a lot to think about. I'm definitely not going to try and get sued. Don't be scared to give people their money back. You will win in the end. Just take care of your people. I mean, none of this sounds like a legit business, a legit operation, you know?
And just basically saying, you know, get your money and get out. Oh wait, so in the next one, I'm going to show you where he says, basically, get your money and rack up your money and then get out the business. Huh? Here's the second message of me saying, you know, what the fuck, this is scary. I never knew this was illegal. Him saying, just be on your shit. He's not letting anything stop me.
Yeah, she said, this is scary. I never knew this was illegal. I give my customer whatever they want. This is not to scare or discourage anyone. Just be on your shit. I'm not letting nothing stop me. Okay, I'm still going to cover my ass and work on getting this DA degree though. Get your money, invest in the next thing, because after that, they can't sue you, right? If he almost thinks like, oh, if you just make a bunch of money from this and then invest in a different business, they can't retroactively sue you because of this past business. But like, I know there are some statute of limitations, but I'm pretty sure people can still sue you for past work you've done.
He's not letting any of these videos or anybody coming out here and saying like, yeah, this is illegal. Don't go to these people. Don't let these people play in your mouth. He's not letting nothing stop him, okay? He's like, I said, okay, I'm gonna still cover my ass and work on getting this DA degree though, because again, now he changed from saying we didn't need the DA degree to we do need the DA degree and just work on getting it so that when you're doing the veneers that this makes it legal. Still, even with a dental assistant degree, I started doing my own research, you still cannot perform veneers as a dental assistant, okay? So now he says, get your money and invest in the next thing. Bro, what? I'm thinking that this was the next thing that I was investing. I'm thinking that I'm taking my dance money and I'm investing into this and that this was going to be it for me. I was going to make my money here and this is something that was going to have some longevity with. But now he's sitting here saying, just get your money, make your money, and then get out of the business. Red flag number 59 fucking thousand, okay? Here's where we, you know, obviously start to be scared, and he's just saying scared money don't make no money. I know people making close to $1 million with a year doing this with no.
Yeah, he's obviously saying like, leave the business, invest in something else. He said in these texts, let me just move her out of the way. Scared money don't make money. No grown up are going to get this money. I know people making close to $1 million a year doing this with no type of background. That's Devin saying that. Get your money. And he said, you can make a 20 in a month and buy a food truck. That'll be your next business.
Close to $1 million with a year doing this with no type of background. Again, he's putting it out there that you don't need any type of background for this to be making close to $1 million doing this. I'm not crazy here, people. I had this man telling me that
just because someone tells you something doesn't make it true. Once again, like critical thinking skills. Critical thinking skills. If someone tells you that the sky is, I always say a weird color and then like the sky ends up being that color somehow. Like if I say like purple, like if there's a sunset, it looks a bit purplish. If someone tells you that grass grows blue, let's use a critical thinking skill, critical thinking cap on, you know?
I need a degree, that I did not need any type of background, that I didn't need nothing other than my initial investment to be able to make my money back and then some, okay? He said, you can make 20 a month and buy a food truck. Again, bro, what? I'm thinking that this was the end all for me. I'm thinking that this was going to be my final investment and that I was going to make my money here and not have to do anything else and not have to get into anything else or invest in anything else. So now you're telling us you can make 20 as in 20K. You can make 20 in a month and buy a food truck. Whatever. So now at this point, me and other people from the class started to talk on our own outside the group chat and just basically was going back and forth and was like, yeah, we're feeling like we got scammed at this point because none of this is making sense. Obviously this is now coming out and this wasn't the only person that said something. Like this video went viral and then when I say literally I was just scrolling on TikTok and every other video was about these veneer techs and now actual dentists are coming out and saying like, yo, this is not something that y'all should be doing. This is completely illegal. These people are going to jail. Like they scared the hell out of me. Okay. So from that time on, I did not do another set. Okay. I did not work anymore. I stopped promoting. I left everything alone and all the other people from the class left everything alone too. So at this point, this was maybe like, I want to say like 4 months back. And they were like, okay, yeah. Like, I was like, nope, I'm not doing this no more. I'm cool. I feel scammed, but I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to just leave it at that. Leave it alone. I was like, maybe it'll die down in a few months and we can start back working again. That was my goal. It, in fact, did not die down, okay? It only got worse. I had people inboxing me and commenting on my videos on my Instagram page and saying I was going to jail and that this was 100% illegal and that they were reporting me to the board. And it just got really bad to the point where I had to make my page private because I was like, okay. So, again, thank y'all for bearing with me if y'all still made it this far. The next video, I'm going to talk.
Then we have the next one that she was talking about.
Okay, so now I can see after doing my own research and seeing all the videos on TikTok, I'm not blind. I am not going to sit here and be like, oh, yeah, all these people are wrong and I'm right. I'm not an idiot, okay? So I then did my own research. I did my research based on all the other videos that was being posted, and I realized how serious this was. And I was like, oh, my God, okay. I basically got scammed because I didn't think that this was as serious as I thought it was. He even said that this was something that could be reversed because, again...
Which, once again, a lot of people are like, oh, you know, let people do their thing. Why do you talk about this? Because then people like that look into the videos if they actually aren't just ruled by money and the idea of making six figures. Some of these people, like her, will use their critical thinking cap, they'll put it on and do the research and come across videos like mine or like other people's and go, oh, you can get sued for this. So yeah, that's why I think it's so important to bring this to light and just say like, don't fall for this scam. Because I think once again, he preys on the most vulnerable people that want to make money quickly for whatever reason, and it's just not worth it. Like, as much as, yeah, the quick money is nice, it's not worth it in the long run.
Didn't shave anybody's real teeth down. So he's told us the tools on how you can actually shave down and take off people's veneers if they no longer want them. At this point, I was completely done. I stopped promoting. I did not do any more clients. The group chat basically went ghost because everybody stopped replying in the group chat. Everybody stopped coming in there and asking their questions, and just everybody stopped. Everything was at a halt. Like, nobody was continuing to work except Devon. I'm still watching this man get all these clientele and still making a shit ton of fucking money. I don't know exactly the details of this, but I seen him post. He was originally located in Atlanta. I seen him post saying that he was relocating to Miami and that he was like, it was only going to be about a month and that he was out of there and he was moving everything that he was doing from Atlanta to Miami, which just was a little bit weird because I'm like,
is he having trouble in Atlanta already? And also, like, I'm not from the US, but it does feel like anything sketchy that is happening in Florida. So I'm not surprised that he would move it to Miami. And probably the clientele for veneers in Miami is crazy. Like BBLs, veneers, the whole thing. I think that is like rampant in Miami. Is that the right word? Rampant? I learned so many things while I film these videos because I'll just say something and be like, is that the word I was looking for? Rampant. Flourishing or spreading unchecked. Yeah. It is flourishing and spreading unchecked in Miami. Absolutely.
Business is absolutely booming for you in Atlanta, so why would you move to Miami? What I guess is that maybe he got some sort of paperwork like I did, got sued by somebody because he's done a million more clients than I have, okay? I'm assuming that maybe he started to get in trouble in Atlanta and that he just uprooted because he had a lot of money, he was making a lot of money, and uprooted and started fresh in Miami. So now he's in Miami, back to promoting, back to doing teeth, back to still offering these one-on-one classes for not $2,500 now, but $3,500 now to learn how to become a veneer tech. Now at this point, my blood is starting to boil a little. It's giving a little bit of hater on my end, if you want to say that, because I'm like, I did this. I did exactly what I was supposed to do. I invested in this, and I am not making my money back. I'm contacting the other people. I'm like, hey, are you still working? Like, what is...
Well, she's not making her money back, not because his course didn't work. Like, I'm not saying his course is legit or valid, but she's not making money because she, rightfully so and ethically so, decided to stop the moment she felt like what she was doing wasn't ethical, which is a bonus, like a benefit on her part. Like, that's, she's not making money because she made the ethical choice. Technically, he could come back and say, well, no one told you to stop working. You know, if you kept on working, you would have made more money. But so it's just probably going to be a bit of a back and forth, and all of it is just so like gray territory legally that it's like, who's even in the right and who's even in the wrong? Obviously, he's in the wrong for doing them. But do you know what I mean? In this conversation, if she would go to him and say, hey, I did this course, but I'm not making any money. And he'll say, yeah, but it's because you're not accepting clients because you feel like this is illegal. And then they're in a bit of a standstill, right?
Went on, like, they're like, no, I'm not working. I completely lost out of my investment. Everything that I bought is collecting dust. I'm not promoting. But here Devon is still promoting, still making all this money, still living his best life. So now, about 3 months later of me being, in the not promoting, not doing any work, just leaving it where it was at, I got a message from NBC News. I got a message from NBC News basically asking me to talk about this experience, talk about being a veneer tech, talk about, asking me if I was still working. I'm like, no, I'm not working. I got scammed. Like, this is not something I keep doing. And they were trying to build a story on it. So they asked me my information. They wanted to ask me some questions. And I basically told them, I'm like, hey, I'm not still doing this. I got scammed. I was not aware that I need to actually go to school for 8 years to do this. Again, I wasn't shaving out people's real teeth. I wasn't actually cleaning anyone's teeth or doing any dental work. So I'm like, okay, I thought this was legal. I told them my information, but I wanted to remain anonymous. I kept it. I was like, okay, cool. I don't want no parts. I don't want to put anybody out there. I don't want to get anybody in trouble like Devon. This is where that switched up completely though, because now, after saying I would talk to NBC News, they were like, oh, we're still building on the story, so we'll be in contact. So I told them, you know what, contact me whenever, but I would like to remain anonymous when we do speak. So now, this was literally yesterday, okay? A sheriff came to my front door and handed me this paperwork. He served me papers because I am being sued. After I haven't done any work, any clients in the past 4 months, I'm now being sued by the Board of Dental Examiners. And I assume it's probably because of that one TikTok that ended up going extremely viral, and somebody went down the line and really went all the way to the board to actually report me. Kudos to you. I've been sued, even though I haven't been working, whatever.
What do you mean kudos to you? As if she's like, God, like, you still did veneers on people. I don't care if it was 4 months ago, 4 years ago, 40 years ago. You did veneers on people. And you're not a dentist. And I don't care how long it's been. It's like when Devon was like, oh, well, just take your money that you make now and then invest in a different business and then they can't sue you. Yes, they can. You absolute moron. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to be really positive today. I'm trying, okay? And some of you are going to say, Angelika, you're being so mean. First of all, if you don't like mean people making videos, don't watch my content. That's for sure. Because I'm not going to be kind about this. People are literally destroying people's lives with these veneers, okay? And these veneer techs are being scammed by other veneer techs and lives are being ruined. People are being sued. So now I'm not going to be nice. But it's the fact that she's upset that someone reported it to the dental board because she hasn't been doing it anymore. But you did. At some point 4 months ago. That's not even like half a year, okay?
Okay, so I think the last and final part that I'm going to put in is when I notify Devon and the group chat of me getting the sued paperwork and his reaction, and how at that point I think I went in. I cleared him. I ate him up, okay? Because I was like, yeah, you're not about to play with me. You played with the wrong one. And
well, at least we got that part now. Because when I was planning this video, there was no part 7. But here it is.
Hey, y'all. This is part 7, the last and final part. I'm not gonna play with my time, my money. I'm not gonna do that. Like, I don't want to end up in jail. No. So now I received this paperwork. I was absolutely livid. And at this point, I was like, oh, now I'm mad. Now I've been quiet for the past couple months and realizing I got scammed, but still not saying anything, still just being like, all right, whatever, cool. But I'm obviously mad at this man because he's now relocated from Atlanta to Florida. He's still making money. He's still working. He's still doing everything. And me, I wasn't even able to get my company off the ground because as soon as I basically got certified and started promoting, that's when that's when everything came out and I found out that it was illegal. I probably should put this in one of the other parts way before, but if anybody actually wants to know who this man was and who taught me this class, here he is right here. This is his Instagram. Do what you want with that information. This is him, and I'm about to post a picture of his company that has been absolutely booming. Come to find out, I've been blocked, so I tried to look it up again to get another screenshot, but I had already pre-screenshotted this, so yeah, you can block me if you want to, but baby, you're going down, okay? So this is his TikTok. Obviously, you can see he gets a lot of views. He's promoting, doing all these veneers as just being a dental assistant. Here's his Instagram. I've been blocked on his Instagram too, obviously, whatever. Somebody's scared now.
VVS Smile Cosmetics. I actually just want to see his Instagram. No results found. Don't tell me I've been blocked, because that would be crazy. What? Yeah, I can't seem to find his Instagram for either of his pages. That's interesting. Okay. Well, let's just skip past that.
Somebody's feeling threatened. But yeah, this is his Instagram. VVS Smiles Cosmetics. This is where he's promoting, and it shows that he's now in Miami, Florida, when originally he was in Atlanta. So do what you want with that information. Here's his site where he is still offering this one-on-one veneer training class for 5 hours, $3,500. Still offering.
Okay, I'm gonna do a tiny bit more research here. Hold on, guys. Oh, he's taken down his page, his like website, and his Instagram. If you're looking to schedule an appointment, please reach out to the business directly. This page we're looking for couldn't be found. Okay. No bio yet. That typically, I don't know, that typically means someone either didn't put a bio in or that they're like starting to take down their page or something, but very weird. And obviously he doesn't have a link tree to look for him anywhere else, and then his website just like doesn't work. That's interesting. Okay.
Offering it, and I just screenshotted this yesterday, so this is still very accurate, and still he is still promoting this, moving on to Miami, even after everything came out and we found out everything was illegal. He is still doing this. I tried to be very mindful, but once I got this sued paperwork to my front door, oh, all hell broke loose. I did not hold back any longer.
So she said, shake my head. So yeah, I just got sued for doing teeth, and it's crazy because ever since everything happened and I got exposed on TikTok, I haven't been doing teeth. I feel robbed out of my money, and I feel like you knew this shit was illegal and still took our money anyway. Now I have to spend more money for a lawyer to get out of this shit when I didn't even make my money back from the investment to begin with. Wild. Shake my head. We got scammed real bad.
So I went in the group chat and so I did not care. I just let hear about this stuff as an NC, and then replied to my other message saying this being illegal. Y'all are scammers. Issue.
And then he said, I never had an issue or heard this being illegal. I don't know what you did wrong. I have nothing to do with North Carolina laws. You took a class in Atlanta that never did such a thing. Sorry that happened to you. Only time I hear about this stuff is in North Carolina. So why didn't... Oh, so only time people get sued is specifically, coincidentally, where she got sued. Okay, and nowhere else is suing people. That's fine. Scammed is crazy. Did a client or somebody you practice on sue you, is what they said.
To say was, oh my God, you know, this is crazy. I didn't expect this to happen. Let me pay for your lawyer. Let me handle this. Let me do something other than just put the blame 100% on you, because nigga, you did the class. You was the one who taught the class, so don't do that. Like, don't sit there and try to say, I don't know what you did. This was another, on the bottom here, it says this was another client or another person that was in the class. She said, did the client or somebody you practice on sue you? Negative, no, because if somebody sued me, it would say their name. It wouldn't say North Carolina Board of Dental Examiners. It would have said the person's name that was suing me. So let's going down more into the messages. We ended off.
So he said, this has nothing to do with me. From now on, I'm only doing people I know, is what someone else said. Other people that took class made hundreds of thousands of dollars and still booming till this day, including me. No need to scam someone for $2,500. Just do good work and do people all right. I don't know what she got going on. And she said, it's not a client, y'all. I don't know, I need to like become American. I just can't say that word. Read the screenshot. It says the Board of Dental Examiners. Most likely came from me being exposed on TikTok, and you told me not to worry about it because she was just being a hater. And yet I said it right. Scammers, you told us we didn't need any type of schooling to do this when all you are dental assistants. We were certified by you, but it was really just a certificate that was printed out on Canva. So don't play dumb now and try to save face. You do what you want with that information. Keep working if you want to. The shit is illegal and everyone going down at some point. I'm done talking. Bye. I only ever did 4 clients and they're all happy with their work. So please miss me with that bullshit. And he said, right. Is there anything else in there? He said, peace. Right. She said it's not crying, and he obviously did a bit of a blah blah and then did a gif. That's so funny. That's crazy. So he just doesn't care. Like, let's be honest now, he just doesn't care.
Ate him down and he didn't have nothing to say. Bye. I didn't mean to make this last video this long, but I had to put in those.
I mean, he didn't have anything to say because he's not being sued and he's literally making millions. So that's probably why he didn't have anything to say. He's like, oh, whatever. You failed. I didn't. I hope he gets sued as well. But Florida seems like a lawless land to me from all the way in the UK. Florida seems a bit lawless, so I don't know.
Let y'all know what's up. I then, after he left the conversation, I blasted him on my Instagram and posted letting everybody know that he's a scammer and he scammed people, and then basically just exit the chat, exit the conversation, and yeah, okay. This all happened yesterday. Today is a new day, and I found out today that I've been blocked. Oh, did I hit a nerve? Oh, okay. Well, this is now my story time, and I'm warning everyone and letting everyone know that I am going to NBC News and I am telling them your name and telling them where you're working at and your location. And
so yeah, she posted all of these story times. I don't think they're doing as well as they could have been doing, like really and truly. The first part was only 10,000 views, which is a lot of views, but not really. And then 23,000, 8,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9, and then 1,500. I mean, I don't know if this is going to affect him, but I think there's something about this that is affecting him, because he did take down his website and he did allegedly take down his Instagram, unless I just can't find it. But maybe just more people talking about it will bring some attention to it, and then he'll stop or get sued. Is that thunder outside I'm hearing? That's crazy. That's probably why the lighting is so wild. I'm sorry, but it's been like a bit of a weather situation in the UK right now. Now, I have more stories. This video is so long as it is, but I have more stories. So Mink, do you guys remember that? So Mink is the person that was doing the lip filler courses, the lip filler tech, which once again, you shouldn't be injecting people with stuff unless you are a certified nurse, as in like a nurse, not like certificate, like Canva certificate, like an actual nurse. And she took down all of her stuff because everyone was making videos about her. Her lips looked awful, the work that she was doing. Once again, no offense to anyone that got lips done from her and really, really liked them, but they looked bad and people were getting infected. There was even a story time that I showed of a woman that did filler in a similar location. I think this was all Atlanta as well. And 3 clients came to her and all had basically medical emergencies because of So Mink's work. I believe it was So Mink. It could have also been someone else. But anyway, she took down all of her websites, everything. And now she is back. Okay, she is revamped and she's now called So Faced instead of So Mink. And she's on TikTok. And in her bio, it says Houston's #1 lip filler, 10,000 followers. So yeah, she's got all her filler content. Let's look at this stuff. So this is obviously, oh my god. Oh. Also this like gel pen. Oh, these look so bad. Oh my god. Anyway, someone said, what license is needed to do lip filler in Texas? I'm interested but don't know where to start. For microneedling, you would need to be a licensed esthetician. For needle-free, which is the hyaluron pen, no license is required. Now, I've already spoken about hyaluron pens and how much worse they are for your lips than even lip filler is. And so it's not any better to get hyaluron pen lips done. Hyaluron pen. So here's an actual doctor talking about hyaluron pens. Okay, so 5 factors that should convince you to never use a hyaluron pen. Oh my fucking god. Yep, so that's an actual doctor talking about hyaluron pens. Basically, everyone's talked about these hyaluron pens and how just awful they are, okay? So she has a link tree, but the website doesn't open for me, or at least it didn't when I was clicking on stuff. But she's got a mentorship program. Safari can't find a server. Iconic Lip Extreme Plump, can't find the server. Online course. Yeah, I don't know if it's just me. Like, do I need to use a VPN? Is that what's happening? But she even has an Amazon commission thing where you can like buy stuff for doing lips. Strip lips tutorial. Does she have? Nope. Yeah, I don't know why my thingy can't open any of this, but that's that. Okay, so she had her So Mink where she was doing the lip filler. And then she took down all her stuff and was only selling like lip plumping lip glosses, but I guess that didn't make her enough money, so she's just decided to go back to doing lip filler. So like she got a bit scared, but now she's back. So this was when she was just doing the lip plumpers and that's what she was selling, and now she's just gone back to doing lip filler and courses. She had a course in May. So not only is she doing lip filler, she's also doing courses. Have you purchased the Ultimate Hyaluron Pen online course? More than 2 hours of video lessons, 33 lessons and 14 videos. Receive an e-certification of completion, step-by-step process, and much more. So you're literally doing an online course. Oh, maybe that's why I got confused with the Veneer Tech, that it was an online course, because it was this that was an online course. And we have the mentorship program, this or that. Option 1, talk to me on the phone for 12 minutes, $100. Or option 2, 6-figure mentorship for 6 months, almost $2,000. Are you kidding me? So it's finally here. Unlock your full potential in your industry with our mentorship program from someone who's achieved incredible success in just the past year. Whether you're just starting or looking to level up, we're here to guide, inspire, and empower your journey to success. Your journey deserves a mentor who's already made it. For more details on what's included, visit SoFace. But I can't go on it because for some reason I can't open that. Who's ready to make 10,000 a day? That's like the buzz line now. It's like, who's ready to make 10,000 a day? 6 figures, like just the whole thing. Anyway, and then she hashtags it as Boss Babe. Does she know that Boss Babe is almost like a derogatory term now. It's not like a good thing to be a boss babe. We have this.
Hey y'all, it's Sonic. I'm in Houston right now, and I picked that urban high school to go to give out glasses to the young girls, just to give back to the community. Who's the high school we needed glasses? Got the red ruby rule. And this is what we're doing today. Stay tuned. Some scarves for the girls.
So yeah, she goes and like gives stuff away to like revamp her business. This is the August mentorship course promo that she is doing. Obviously her and her Cybertruck. Oh my god. This is such like boss babe MLM vibes. And she even calls herself a boss babe, so it's like halfway there now to becoming an MLM baddie. Yeah, so this is promo for her August mentorship program. Yeah, so that's So Mink revamping, restarting her business as So Faced. So don't fall for it if you see it. It's the same thing. And I think that's it for today. I'm going to leave you guys now after this humongous video. Subscribe with the bell icon for engagement. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.